Help me to love, Lord. Help me to love, God, in my actions. Help me to love in my words, God. Love in my intentions. Love in everything that I do. Love. Help me to love me. Love. Help me to love you. Love. You are love. You are love. Love. Come on in, love. Lead me and guide me. Love. Protect me. Love. Show me how to love. Thank you for your love that you give to me every day. The love that I don't see. The love that I do see. The love all around me. The love covering me. The love keeping me. You are love. Thank you for your love this morning. Love. Good morning. Welcome to day 17 of Dr. Caroline Leaf's 21-day brain detox. I like to call it a mind renewing journey because in Romans 12:2 it says, keep letting yourselves be transformed by the renewing of your mind so that you shall know what God wants and will agree that what he wants is good, satisfying, and is able to succeed. And so in this process, I'm meditating on the word and I'm renewing my mind in prayer and using Dr. Caroline Lee's neuropsycho program. I'm going to go ahead and get it started, but I encourage you to watch to the very end because I'm going to share with you a song that I wrote that is on my upcoming album called 721, inspired by Dr. Caroline Lee's research. And what I'm detoxing my brain from is the thoughts and overcoming thoughts and feelings of worry. And I wrote a song just for that. The opposite of worry is my affirmation that I say to myself every day. Good things are happening for me all the time. And that's what I wrote in that song. And I want to share it with you after I go through her brain detox day 17 exercise today. So stay tuned and God bless.
Brain preparation. Today's brain preparation exercise is to yawn and stretch for about a minute, which helps reboot the brain and helps the body imprint and embed your experiences physically. Let's begin. Stand up. Now, bend over and touch your toes. Reach towards the ceiling. Hang forward and stretch the back of your legs. Whatever works for you. And while you're doing it, yawn. So do this now. Stretch up, stretch to the side, hang forward, stretch the back of your legs, stretch your back, yawning while you're doing this. Do this now for a few seconds while the music plays. not, doing these things releases chemicals that will help reboot your brain from deep inside, enabling you to focus and concentrate better. Try to incorporate this into your daily routine. In fact, any of these brain preparation exercises can be used at any time whenever you need them, because they all help in different ways to reboot the brain and help you control things like anxiety and panic attacks, or if you're just feeling a little stressed or burnt out. Let's move to step 1.
Yes, I needed that reminder to stretch every day.
Day 17, step 1, gather. In today's exercise, we're going to learn how to gather awareness of this embedded body response and manage it through reconceptualization, so that you can use this to help you move forwards and not keep you stuck in the past. I want you to gather awareness of how your body may have embedded how you were feeling physically at the time of the toxic experience. So, scan through what you've written in your journal, specifically looking back to day 1 and day 2 and day 3, and focus on how your body feels as you read the metacogs on these days. What sensations and body states are you experiencing? Maybe you feel an ache in your stomach. Maybe it's gut-wrenching. Maybe you have a sharp headache. Maybe your chest feels sore. Maybe you feel exhausted suddenly or queasy suddenly, or feel completely out of it. Pay attention to these feelings. You may suddenly feel a bit of pain in your heart, or some kind of pain in your foot, or a sudden feeling of nausea. All of these are examples of the embedded cellular memory surfacing and has details and emotions attached to it. It's how your body felt at the moment the toxic memory was created. This is kind of like a code in the body we need to be aware of, so we can find the information and change it to control it. We often try to avoid these, but these sensations are signals that need to be embraced and weakened, or they can hold you back. So as you become aware of the physical memory, you are actually already breaking it down. Awareness weakens the physical hold in your body. Now, let's go to step 2. Day 17, step 2, reflect. Reflecting means to have a deeper conversation with yourself through asking, answering, and discussing, using why questions about what you've gathered as you read the metacogs in your neurocycle journal. So, by understanding what the physical symptoms were and what they mean, gives you the ability to change them. Here's what you're going to do for the reflect step today. Firstly, get into the MPA mode, the multiple perspective advantage mode, where you're standing back and observing yourself, creating that distance to make this a safer exercise, or an exercise that makes you feel more comfortable and safe. If you need to do the 10-second pause at any time, do that. Now, identify and name the physical signals and sensations in your body while you scan through the metacogs in your neurocycle journal, starting at day 1, going up to day 3 or day 4. Do this now while the music plays, and if you need more time, pause the audio and press play when you're ready to move on. Now, visualize disconnecting the detail memories and the emotion memories of the thought from the physical sensations, almost like you're separating the branches on a tree and pulling the leaves off. And as you do this, say the following: I disconnect the physical sensation from the details of this memory.
I disconnect the physical sensation from the details of this memory.
Or cleaning mold out of the basement as you renovate the house. As you do this, So now, while the music plays, visualize disconnecting the detail memories and the emotion memories from the physical sensations as you say, I disconnect the physical sensation from the details of this memory.
I disconnect the physical sensation from the details of this memory. I disconnect the physical sensation from the details of this memory. I disconnect.
Now, let's go to step 3.
I think that was powerful.
Day 17, step 3, write. In today's write exercise, stay in the multiple perspective advantage mode as though you are watching yourself write. Now, identify and name the physical signals and sensations of this memory and write this onto your metacog. Do this now while the music plays. Press pause on the audio if you need more time, and press play when you're ready to move on. Now, in your neurocycle journal, draw a picture or describe in words whatever represents disconnecting the detailed memories and emotion memories of the thought from those physical sensations. As you say, I disconnect the physical sensation from the details. So you could, for example, visualize chopping a branch off a tree or cleaning that mold. So either write this or draw this. As you say, I disconnect the physical sensation from the details of the memory.
I disconnect the physical sensation from the details of the memory.
If you need more time, and press play when you're ready to move on.
I disconnect the physical sensation from the details of the memory.
Let's move to step 4. Day 17, step 4, recheck. Read what you have just written in step 3 and do the following. What details and emotions are popping up from your origin story as you focus on the physical sensations in your body that have emerged as you read the metacogs on day 1, 2, 3, and maybe also 4. Write both the origin story memories and the physical sensations in as much detail as possible onto your metacog in another color. This is information that will help you uncover more about your origin story. So as you remember something and feel something, write that down in as much detail as you can. Do this now while the music plays for a few seconds, and if you need more time, press pause on the audio and press play when ready to move on. What do you need to do with this information? Or how can you dismantle and change it to help you feel that you can cope better in the future with the story in your life? For example, writing something as simple as, it's happened, it was terrible, I want to cry and scream, but it's already stolen so much joy from my life, and now I am going to get this joy back. I am going to turn the trauma into hope. I will not let the thought of, and then you fill it in, steal another moment of my energy and peace. Write this onto your metacog in another color. While the music plays, press pause on the audio if you need more time, and press play when you're ready to move on. Visualize sealing this information as an exhibit behind glass in a museum of your life. Each time you look at it, it loses more power because you are acknowledging it for what it is, history that needs to be recognized, but that has no place of control anymore. Only lessons to be learned. You can even draw a picture of the memory and the associated physical sensations that were embedded, but are now in your conscious awareness as a museum exhibit. This doesn't have to be a work of art. Something very simple works just as well. Do this now while the music plays for a few seconds. If you need more time, press pause on the audio and press play when you're ready to move on to step 5. Day 17, Step 5, Active Reach. Your active reach today, to bring you back to a safe place, is to find a distraction that you can go to temporarily to mute the pain. This is okay to do because you aren't suppressing, you're simply muting the noise until you deal with it tomorrow. This is a good form of distraction because it goes hand in hand with acknowledgement, not suppression. It's like a band-aid that stops the blood till the wound heals, but you'll take off the band-aid tomorrow or the next day when ready to deal with the next layer of information, the next part of the healing process. So, firstly, you acknowledge what you have discovered today about the embedded physical sensations attached to the toxic memories in your origin story. Then you immediately temporarily distract. Remember, you will continue working on this tomorrow, but for the rest of today, you need a break from thinking about this stuff. Here are some examples of distractions. Try not to be alone and to talk to someone if this is an overwhelming experience. Do some form of exercise to dispel the negative energy. Watch a movie. Listen to a podcast. Play with a pet. Watch something funny on YouTube. Do something fun.
All right, that is it for day 17. Let me just show you what my journal looks like for day 17. Lots of color here. And so this whole process has inspired me to write music, create this journal. I use this journal specifically for this process. And I want to let you know that you can get a free printable version of this journal just by joining my newsletter on my website. And you can also get a free download of the song I created to help me dispel overwhelming feeling of worry. And I also created this shirt that says good things are happening for me all the time as well. You can find that on my website. That is not free, but if you want to go ahead and get it, feel free to wear it and be encouraged that good things are happening for you all the time, despite whatever traumatic experience you may have had in the past. So I'm going to go ahead and play this song, Good Things Are Happening for Me All the Time. I've been playing it every morning, starting my day with this process, and it's really been helping me. It's been helping me for sure. Like, I feel so much better in my spirit, in my mind. And when I look back at my day one video, I can see a total difference, just even in my physical spirit, even the light that is coming through from this. So here we go, and I'm going to end with this, and you guys have a blessed, beautiful day. I love you and be well.
Got the dopamine, yo, no stress, stay blessed. Positive thoughts, motivated focus. Not concerned about the situation or the circumstance. Turn the vibes up, I'ma do my dance, praise dance. Cause I know you got me, I know you care for me, I know you got me, yes. I'm a leaf on a tree of life, so I stay evergreen. Everything I do, I stay prospering. Everywhere I go, angels ahead of me. Everywhere I go, angels ahead of me. Grace and mercy follow me. And I hear the song you sing. Cause every little thing gon' be alright. Every little thing gon' be alright. Dopamine, I'm on a natural high, yo. Cause every little thing gon' be alright. Every little thing gon' be alright. Cause every little thing gon' be alright. Every little thing gon' be alright. Dopamine, I'm on a natural high, yo. Cause every little thing gon' be alright. Every little thing gon' be alright. Good things are happening all the time. Good things are happening for me all the time. Good things are happening all of the time. Good things are happening. As I think, so am I. As I think, so am I. I am an instrument of restoration. I am an instrument of restoration. And I abide safely under the shadow of the Almighty. So I will not worry about anything. On the contrary, I make my requests known to God by prayer and petition with thanksgiving. And God, your peace, your shalom passes all my understanding and keeps my heart, it keeps my mind, keeps my heart, and keeps my mind safe in unison with Messiah Yeshua. So I focus my thoughts. I focus my thoughts on what is true, noble, righteous, pure, loving, admirable, on virtue, on praiseworthy, and your goodness and your grace pursue me every day.